And now here's part 4 of our 2024 adventures. Hey friends, thanks for joining us on another adventure where each new day is the day we make. We enjoyed a beautiful sunset, then gathered around the campfire. In the morning, we broke camp.
Vitamins and history books, psychology and a different way to look at it all. 'Cause my perspective is broken.
Set off along the $1 Million Highway, its dramatic curves guiding us south.
If suffering's a way to earn your keep, I better start putting miles on my feet. But I'm so tired of wandering. Yeah, I'm lost, but I'm living.
We ended up in the Uncompahgre National Forest near Porcupine Mine and Alta Lake. Little did we know that the serenity of this moment would be broken and was just the calm before the storm.
And we are getting hail currently. Sure are. Yes. Always hails in Colorado.
The storm left as fast as it came. And there was a complete calmness once again.
After saying our goodbyes to Lisa and Kai, Joe and I headed to Overland Expo Mountain West, where I taught more classes for ladies in the Women Who Wander Pavilion. After the show ended, Josh and I made our way back to Arkansas, while Joe headed up to Wyoming.
So the purpose for this whole trip is I have a friend that's doing 50 by 50. So he's doing 50 countries, all 50 states by the time he's 50. And I am meeting him in North Dakota because he only has 4 of the states left, which is North Dakota, South Dakota, Iowa, and Nebraska.
This first stop is one of my favorites, and I can't wait to share it.
Well, good morning. I love just waking up in these spots, and seeing these sunrises are absolutely amazing.
There's nothing quite like waking up in a place like this on a perfect day. The air was crisp, with a gentle breeze and clear skies.
So yeah, on one side we had a beautiful sunrise. On this side we have a beautiful view of the canyon.
Took me a while to get out of the tent, just taking it all in. Outlaw Cave is located in the Middle Fork Powder River Recreation Area. This remote country, with its red wall and deep canyons, was a favorite hiding place of Butch Cassidy and the Wild Bunch. The area includes 2 caves and a corral used by the robbers to store their loot.
Well, guys, looks like we're in for another beautiful sunrise.
I spent 2 days here enjoying the solitude after the excitement of the expo. The only sounds were the wind and the river below down in the canyon.
It's just so quiet out here and beautiful.
For me, out here, freedom means waking up with the sun, feeling the cold morning breeze, and watching the sky explode with color. Some days, that's all I need.
What a spot we have here. I haven't thoroughly enjoyed this. It's been really tranquil.
This place has been exactly what I needed. But now I'm itching to explore more of the beautiful country ahead. It was time to hit the gravel and head towards Ten Sleep.
Yesterday it didn't get windy until about, I'd say 2 or 3 o'clock. But I'm hoping today the winds die down because I gotta pack up the awning. And so that's gonna be a lot easier to do if it's not windy. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna be heading up to Ten Sleep today. And I don't know if any of y'all have been there, but if you haven't, definitely gotta check it out. All right, we were able to get the awning successfully stowed before the winds pick up for the day. So now you know what time it is. Coffee time.
With coffee made and camp packed up, I was off. With the sun shining, it couldn't be a better day to be out here exploring. I even got some glimpses of the local wildlife. Our route to Ten Sleep took us on a 50-mile adventure through BLM land. The gravel road twisted and turned. Offering views at every bend. Wyoming has a storied history between cattle and sheep. The cattle history in Wyoming began in the 1850s when entrepreneurs paid immigrants for worn-out cattle. The cattle industry really boomed when Union Pacific Railroad connected Wyoming to the eastern markets. By 1909, the Wyoming sheep industry was worth more than the cattle industry. Wyoming was the top producer of wool in the country. Ten Sleep Brewing is at the base of Signal Cliff. It is near the magnificent Bighorn Mountains and just outside of historic Ten Sleep. It is the perfect spot for overlanders, rock climbers, or any travelers to come off the road and enjoy great beer, listen to live music, and get a shower and refresh. So make sure you don't pass up this perfect oasis as you pass through the area.
It's one of my favorite places to stop when I'm in Wyoming. Happy to be here. Let's check out what's going on inside.
The brew house and tap room are located in the barn. Where you'll also find the beer garden. The brewers here also, as much as they can, use locally sourced ingredients, which include Bryant honey. I enjoyed a couple pints and returned back to camp for the evening.
So as always, we got the coffee going. Beautiful morning here at 10 Sleep. Gonna be checking out of here today, and then I'm gonna go hit I think a canyon spot that I know of around here in the Bighorns as we continue our way to North Dakota. But yeah, you know, you always got to get that coffee fix in the morning. All right, I'll check in a bit.
10 Sleep was an American Indian rest stop, so called because it was 10 days travel or 10 sleeps from Fort Laramie. 10 Sleep was also the site of the Spring Creek Raid, one of the last feuds of the West Sheep and Cattlemen's War.
So we're here at Dirty Sally's in 10 Sleep, Wyoming, and this is a must stop. It's got some historical value to it. I believe she used to be on the set of Gunsmoke, and that's where she got her nickname Dirty Sally. But other than that, it's also a great stop because it's a general store. You can get all kind of things in here. So we're going to go in there, and supposedly where it is they're getting their fresh produce shipment today. So we'll see what we can get. Alright, so the sad thing is the fresh produce doesn't come till the afternoon, and I'm going to just get on the road and get going and head into camp. But still scored some good things in there. I got some noodles. They have some really good selection of cheeses in there. Pepperoni cheese, and I got a ghost pepper cheese, and I picked up a few different ones yesterday. But everything in there is, well, not everything, but a lot of the produce in there is organic and from locally sourced. So I got some of these peppers here. I got, I don't know, some kind of hot pepper for salsa. It says an onion, got some tomatoes, and I hadn't had this particular bubbly before. It's a blueberry pomegranate, so I got that to try out, and some Rotel, and that's about it. So other than that, we are going to pack up and head to camp. A couple things they didn't have is paper towels, and I was hoping to get some ground beef, but all they had was some steaks and sausage. So if I remember correctly, there's a gas station here in town that has local ground beef. So we're gonna swing in there and check it out. I can't remember for sure, but we'll find out in just a second. Well, my recollection was correct. I was able to score some ground beef in there. That's local. Got some more ice, a couple gallons of water, and I was able to find the paper towels I needed, which is awesome. So, off to camp. Alright guys, we're all refreshed, showered up, we're all replenished, got a bunch of goodies for camp, so we're gonna head up to the canyon and enjoy the view. See you there.
As I climbed towards the Bighorn National Forest, the roadsides were bursting with wildflowers. Wildlife was everywhere.
Got a couple pronghorn out here. Very common. Well, not very common, but they're about as common as deer out in the east. It's pretty cool. Totally look like something out of Africa. I wish I could get them closer up.
And the rolling hills were covered with golden grasses, shimmering in the sunlight like a sea of gold. Coming off the gravel, we found ourselves in Hyattville.
I'm guessing this is called Painted Rock. I got a Painted Rock Inn, but pretty cool place. Wasn't expecting it. I was just expecting some gravel, but pretty cool. I was trying to get a glimpse of these ducks, but they're being bashful. They're pretty cool just swimming along in a little creek here. Very nice. Well, we actually have a whole group of them back there I didn't see. And now they're scurrying to hide. Maybe next time. One of the things I love the most about these overland journeys is all the myriad of things you come across while you're getting to like these main things you want to see or do, you know. And it's so hard because you want to capture them all, but you know, sometimes the camera's not going, you're just not ready, charging batteries, whatever's going on. Plus, you know, if you did, it'd take you a really, really long time to get where you were going or heading, like to camp and stuff like that. So I try to do the best I can, but yeah, sometimes it's hard just to pass stuff up because you're like, wow, that's really cool, and or you got to turn around because you didn't notice it in time, and all these different things. So much just goes on behind the scenes that doesn't really show up on, you know, YouTube, and it's tough. You got to make some calls. You got to a lot of in and out of the vehicle, all kinds of things. So, but love doing it. Love to share it. Hope you guys enjoy it.
As we approached the Bighorn National Forest from my route, you pass through very scenic farmland. The landscape opens up, and you get a taste of what you're in for when you get into the Bighorns.
This is why I love this spot.
You might remember this epic spot from our previous episodes on Wyoming, as it is one of our favorites and we have camped here many times over the past 7 years.
Okay, we are set up at camp, and I was pretty close. We landed at 6,800 feet, so I thought it was around 7, and yeah, I'll take that. But that's not the view that we want. This is the view that we want, and as you can see, there's just a spectacular canyon here. It's about 1,000 feet from where we are to the bottom. Oh. Well, that's interesting and pretty fresh. Looks like there's somebody's dog, I guess, buried there, I would assume. Oh, well, they didn't go very deep. That's interesting. But yeah, there's the things you come across. But yeah, and as you come around this way, you still get more of the canyon, but you also get this gorgeous plateau. And the sunsets here are just epic, as you can imagine. We'll get that tonight. Yeah, this is one of our favorite spots here. And luckily nobody was here. Yeah, it's only 11 o'clock, and the way I'm oriented, I think I'm going to go ahead and put out the awning. Usually try to get away with not doing that just as an extra step, but yeah, we'll go ahead and throw it out. There we go. Another minute or two effort there. I got the awning deployed. We'll have shade well into the evening and be even more comfortable, but I just can't get over how gorgeous this is. Not only the temperature and the weather, but every time I come here, I can't get over this view. One of the things I was happy to see at 10 Sleep Brewing was they have this barrel aged series, and it's 10.5% ABV, and so it comes in these nice bombers with wax on the cap. So it's going to pair well with this place. All right, tonight we're looking at some burgers. Going to do some jalapeno and onion. Cook it in our lodge cast iron, and we're going to sit here and watch this sunset as we do that. Scored this little spatula in Taos, New Mexico. It was a little grocery store chain. I can't remember what it is exactly right now, but works perfect. It's nice and short. I've been looking for one like that for quite a while now. I'm going to go with the ghost pepper cheese on our burgers tonight that we found in Dirty Sally's back in 10 Sleep. So wow, I gotta say, a lot of things claim to be hot or have ghost peppers or any kind of pepper in it, and there's really nothing to it at all whatsoever. It's not only is it not hot, but it's usually not even have any flavor. But this definitely got some kick to it. Okay, so we got our condiments board here, but after tasting that ghost pepper cheese, I may regret these jalapenos on top of that. You know, I like to put those on my burgers just to give them a little bit of kick and some flavor, but I think we're in for a hot one tonight. And we're still waiting on that sunset. At the day we make, we've loved our lodge cast iron. I mean, we've used them, we've full-timed almost 4 years full-time, and countless meals made on these. But yeah, I got my ingredients going on here, going on these burgers, and I can't wait. Can't forget the jalapenos. Yeah, there it is. For Josh, I gotta put a little ketchup on this. There you go. There you go, bud. Yes. So we have our double cheeseburger with jalapeno, ghost pepper cheese from Dirty Sally's, onion, like I said, this is one of the reasons why it's one of our favorite spots here in Wyoming. As you can see, this sunset is just phenomenal here. love for y'all to enjoy this and share it. Yeah, I'm just soaking it in right now. And the temperature's dropping quick. We're expecting mid 40s tonight.
After a great day of soaking in stunning views and a fiery sunset, I woke to the crisp air and golden light of a perfect morning.
I'm not quite getting up and out of here yet, but just wanted to check out the sunrise this morning. Pretty cool thing about here is you actually watch the sunrise come towards you. So that black shadow just works its way towards you and through this canyon as it's blocked by that ridge. It's pretty neat. It's actually a little in reverse, but it's a neat thing to sit here and watch. But we're gonna pack up this awning and the tent, and I think we're just gonna make our way towards Devil's Tower. It's gonna be a Friday, so I'm not sure if this site will be taken, but we're gonna give it a go. Check in a bit. Okay, so you can see we got the awning and the tent down, and so now it's just time for coffee. Get that going. Always sit here and watch the show. Over the years, I've seen people make coffee so many different ways. I just stick with the simple pour over. Yeah, sun's hitting the canyon now. Was just pretty cool. $3. They look nice and healthy too. Well, no elk yet, but $3, and we're not even off this track yet. So we'll see what else we encounter on the way to Tinsley.
Devil's Tower grew larger with every mile, its presence growing until it utterly dominated the landscape.
Heck yeah, guys, what a score. So glad there was nobody here. But from this vantage point in this camp, that's Devil's Tower right there. So can't beat that. It's a little sliver of BLM land here. And we're going to use it. So let's get set up. Oh, and just like that, about 15-20 minutes, we are set up. I got the awning up, got the solar out, Cavea table is set. View is set of Devil's Tower. especially these populated areas. I really just like to get to them early because your chances of getting a site are a lot better. You know, after 3 o'clock, I found that things tend to fill up, especially easy ones to get to. And yeah, so got here early in the afternoon, but we definitely have the site that I was looking for. It's warmer than where we were. It's about 80 degrees here, so we've gone up 15 to 20 degrees, but this puts me exactly halfway to Bismarck from where we were in 10 Sleep, so it works out perfect. Had about 5 or 6 hour drive, so it wasn't bad. Tomorrow's another 5 or 6 hour drive, so perfect midway stop.
With plenty of sunshine to keep my batteries charged, I spent the day mesmerized by the play of light and shadow on the sheer cliffs of Devil's Tower.
Vitamins and history books, psychology and a different way to look at it all. 'Cause my perspective is broken. If suffering's a way to earn your keep, I better start putting miles on my feet.
Sometimes you just get some strange
But I'm so tired
creatures that show up and join you.
wandering.
Yeah. All right, as we're waiting for sun to set here at Devil's Tower, it is taco night, and we are going to have some local beef from 10 Sleep Ranch. Our taco seasoning. There you go. Onion, jalapeno. Picked these up at Walmart. They're only $1. And it is kind of spicy, so it's one of the few things that is actually spicy that says it's spicy. And there we go. We're going to cook our tacos and tortillas in there. So, in the Lodge cast iron, of course. Looking beautiful. Waiting for that sunset. We'll film on when it happens. Colors are starting to get real cool on Devil's Tower. Love watching the progression of the lighting. But we'll keep checking back in on it as sun sets. Sun's getting lower. Sights are getting more gorgeous. We'll keep checking in for that sunset.
Bathed in the warm glow of the setting sun, Devil's Tower radiated an almost mystical aura. It was a truly mesmerizing sight.
Things are coming together nicely here. We got our onion, jalapeno, ground beef. Yep, looking forward to putting in the seasoning. And we also got our habanero cheese from 10 Sleep at Dirty Sally's. So, yep, that'll be added in.
I've gone from the rolling heights of the Bighorn Mountains to the imposing monolith of Devil's Tower. Our campsite tonight is truly unique.
Okay, here we are. Got all the ingredients. And I almost forgot the fresh tomato we got from Dirty Sally's. So we're definitely going to want to throw a little bit of that on there. There we go. Yes.
After all of the nonstop traveling we did all summer, Joe really enjoyed this quiet time alone at camp.
nice cabin today. Oh man, so good.
Well, good morning. We have a beautiful morning here at Devil's Tower. You can kind of make it out straight back there right now.
So last night I heard a bunch of clamoring and just mayhem. I don't know what the heck was going on, but decided to pop the hood today, this morning, and yeah, there's a bunch of leaves and stuff in here, which is really odd. So yeah, it's like some poop. So this is really strange. Look, there's a mouse in here. Thinks he's making a home or what, but I don't know. We're gonna get this cleaned out. As every morning, we got our coffee going. Yep. Yeah, got my leftover taco meat in the pot, so we're using our little guy today. Heat up our water, but works just the same. Okay guys, it's been another beautiful day here at Devil's Tower, and I'll show you what we got going on here for dinner. I got burgers to burn, so we are gonna have burger night. Got our smoked cheddar cheese from Dirty Sally's, some tomato, jalapeno, some onion, and these, I don't know if you had these crinkle cut habanero lime, but they're delicious. Just enjoying the sunset here that's getting ready to happen soon. Beautiful view of Devil's Tower, of course. And tomorrow we're going to be meeting up with my buddy Turtle. And he's got a YouTube channel, and we'll introduce him and his channel and what we're going to be doing when he shows up in Bismarck, North Dakota. And we'll share what we're up to.
As the sun dipped below the horizon, I listened to the sounds of nature, the whispering wind through the trees, and the chorus of insects.
We have another beautiful sunrise here at Devil's Tower. We'll be heading out today, but gorgeous sunrise over there. We'll be making our way to Bismarck, North Dakota today. Get down there and make some coffee before we hit the road.
This was an awesome spot, but it's time to hit the road. I'm excited to meet Corey and start the next part of this adventure.
Just heading out from camp and got this really cool, beautiful hawk or eagle here. Really cool. There he goes. Not sure if you guys have a spirit animal at all of some kind, but I found over the last 4 years traveling around that hawks will always kind of steer me and let me know I'm in the right place. For me, it's considered a good omen because everything's always worked out good, or I found my way, or I found a camp or something like that.
Hey everyone, want to get even more involved with our community and support what we do? Join us on Patreon. You'll get access to exclusive content like behind-the-scenes footage, early access to videos, members-only live streams, and a chance to connect with us directly. Plus, your support helps us to continue to create the content you love.